All right. So hi everyone. I'm Fatu. I'm from Ranger Finance, and basically what we are is we're the first perps aggregator on Solana. So what we want to accomplish is that we want to just bring unity across the whole trader stack, and the way we do so is every step of the way when we want to build any applications or products, we focus on tackling fragmentation. So fragmentation across data, across markets, across liquidity, and the user experience. So this is the methodology that we take to actually accomplish this. Now, what we actually do for the perps aggregator is that we split a big bulk of order into different venues, and one of it being Drift, of course. So how is this done? This is done by our smart order router, or what we would like to call it, the SOR. So the SOR has two big functions, which is firstly, we scout the best route via fees. Fees in general across the different perp venues vary over time, and they change over time as well. So just for context, after we've integrated Flash, after we integrated Flash actually dropped their fees by about 50% so that they can get the flow from us. Next, we actually look for the liquidity on the order books and look for the best price. So both of these combined, what we do is that we source your order to the best perp venue for your large order or whatever kind of order that you have. Now, we've launched about like in December, and this is the first 13 weeks of growth. Right now, we're averaging about, oh my, okay, never mind. But I'll just give you numbers. But right now, we're aggregating about like $5 million a day and about 400 to 500 like DAUs. This all organic. We haven't done any form of incentives just yet. So just to recap, we are the first perps aggregator on Solana. The key features that we have the smart order router, which is the SOR. And secondly, we allow you to go cross-platform execution as well. Why this is important is because many people, they trade on different perp dexes, and via Ranger, you can actually see all your perp orders on one single platform. So what are some use cases of Ranger? Firstly, a lot of firms, they have SECs, like centralized exchanges integration, but for decentralized exchanges, they have quite a number. So what we do is that we allow you to go funding rate ups between the DEXs as well as the SECs through just one singular API. Secondly, we're seeing a trend towards like de-risking from exchanges. So about 15 to like 85%, obviously 15 towards like decentralized exchanges, 85% towards centralized exchanges. And I think we will see this trend to grow towards the DEXs even more. So because we want to be the default perps aggregator, you can just use us, where you can integrate to all the different decentralized exchanges. Lastly, maintaining integrations is always hard. And if you are a trader, you have different integrations towards different perp markets. And because of that, anytime when an IDL changes or something breaks, you are affected. So what we do is that we take that burden from you, and you can just use our APIs to access all the perp dexes. Right. So right now we have integrated like 4 different venues on Solana. Our next step is obviously to go cross-chain to integrate different perp venues, and we'll be releasing one pretty soon, which is in about 4 weeks' time. So enough about Ranger, let's talk about Drift. After the Drift integration, which was about 4 weeks ago, we've seen a high percentage of orders actually going through Drift. So this is the first 2 weeks where 40% of the orders were routed through Drift. Right now, woo! Right now, I think right now we're probably seeing like 60% more orders going towards Drift. So yeah, props to you guys. Like really one of the best trading experience on Solana. Secondly, for the first 2 weeks, we had over 20 million routed. Right now, I think we crossed over 50 mil routed to Drift. Lastly, traders save 20K in fees because they routed to Drift rather than the AMM protocols on Solana. So we did an integration analysis, right? The only thing not updated is speed because we haven't integrated Swift yet. So I know that Swift is super fast. That's why it's called Swift. But if you look into every single integration that we did, Flash, Jupyter, Drift, and Adrena, and go across like speed, fees, liquidity, and markets, Drift wins like all of it, right? I think with Flash, with Swift, I think Drift definitely will beat like Adrena in terms of speed as well. So, yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, so I think this is one of like the reason I put this slide up is because like Cindy and David always like gives me like good advice like since in my FM days. So every time I'm speaking to them, they always say, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing now, guys? Oh, I'm raising. So I always like they always tell me that you always have to raise, like you are always raising as a founder. So yeah, if you guys are a fund, please speak to me because we are also raising at the moment, and we've had very good investors like RockawayX as well as Big Brain and Presto, who's helped us a lot in terms of like the product refinement. And yeah, thank you. Please do try us out, and looking forward to connect with all of you.